Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why branding will not save you and what to do instead. And after $100 million in client results, I have never once ever looked at my client and think, okay guys, we need branding. Doesn't matter, okay? It's all about the offer and a bunch of other things that I'm going to talk to you today. And I'm going to tell you exactly why you should avoid this and what to do instead. All right. And before we go any further, if you want to work with me and you want me to build all your stuff, the link is down below. And my new AI has also launched called Offer Engine AI. And it's all my client sales pages, offers, VSLs, all compressed into an AI. And you can build all your sales materials, your irresistible offers, everything in one go. Click the link below. All right. So without further ado, let's get to it. So I need to build my brand first. Is almost always code for something else. Fear of rejection, no real offer, weak positioning, branding feels safer than selling. The market rewards value first and always has. Branding amplifies what is already working, it does not create it. So stage one, why people hide in branding. Need to build my brand first is almost code for one of the four things. I do not know how to make an offer people want. I am scared to sell. I want more followers before I face rejection. I think branding will compensate for weak positioning. Branding feels productive without the risk of rejection. That is why people hide in it. So what it is actually code for is I don't know how to make an offer people want. I'm scared to sell. I want followers before I put the offer out. I think a good logo will compensate for weak positioning. These are the typical reasons that you or anyone watching is hiding behind the mask of branding. Because branding, when you think of brand, logo, colors, what does it represent? Right? What does it mean to be this brand? Blah, blah, blah. That comes later. Okay? It's because you do not know how to find a product people want. You do not know how to give value. You do not know how to solve a person's problem. And that's why you say, I need branding. No. Okay? Stage two, what branding actually does. Branding does exactly three things. It increases trust, increases recall, it lets you charge more once you already have demand. That is it. What it does not do is create demand out of thin air. A Ferrari logo on a terrible car still will not sell. Meanwhile, a great product with mediocre branding can explode through word of mouth because people cannot stop telling each other about it. So, it does not, let's reiterate, does not create demand where it doesn't exist. Fix an offer or confusing offer. Fix a weak offer or confusing offer. Replace the need for positioning. Make people buy something they do not want. A lot of you are creating products that people do not want, and you think it's because your brand has not enough trust or it does not allow you. A lot of people say this. I don't have the brand. That's why I'm not allowed to sell it. That's why I'm not allowed to make sales. The market is not responding. No, your thing just sucks. And that's just the brutal truth, okay? I don't want to be a dick, but that is the truth, right? Stage three, the market rewards value first. People buy outcomes, not aesthetics. The proof is everywhere. Restaurant is a real example. Restaurant with terrible branding but amazing food. We know these restaurants. So many restaurants in Dubai. Yes, some of them do have a brand, but a lot of them don't. But because it's just so freaking good, we just keep going back. Until now, I don't know their brand colors. I don't know what they stand for. I don't give a shit. I just want what they have. Okay? It's very as simple as that. A drop shipper with ugly ads but a crazy offer, printing money. Guys, this is so common. There's so many drop shipping and e-commerce products out there that do not have a brand. They make ugly ads and it just sells because the offer is just so good. And when I say it sells without branding, I mean $1 million a day kind of selling. Okay? Not $50,000 a month. Nah, I'm talking about 1 million a day. It's insane. Coach with 2,000 followers and a killer webinar outsells influencers with 500K. This happens all too often. Obviously influencers with 500K, if they have a very big audience like Taylor Swift and they actually built like a very trustworthy audience, that's different, right? But most people are not that. A lot of people gain a lot of views and followers because they went viral for a stupid video and then nobody ends up buying. TikTok seller with no logo does millions because the product solves a real problem. We all know this. Good example is fidget spinner. It fixed the ADHD problem, right? Guy filming in his car outsells a polished studio brand because clarity beats a beauty. So you've seen a lot of people filming in their own car and still making a lot of money is because they don't have a brand, but they speak. The words they chose, the offer they put out there, the problem they solve is something people want. Simple. Now, the trap that keeps people stuck for years. Most people stuck in the branding trap are not lazy. They are busy with the wrong things. The gap between what they're doing and what actually moves the needle is what kills business. So, what they're doing and acting busy is perfecting logos, choosing fonts, redesigning websites, making cinematic content, all such a waste of time. Finding their voice, building color palettes. All stupid. I remember there was this guy I met in Dubai. He he's a guy, he's good with people, okay? He's good with people, networks a lot. And then he asked me, like he knew my brand and how much money I made. And then he was like, not brand, sorry. He knew like what I did and how much money I made. And then he said, like, bro, what about your socials, your YouTube and your Instagram? What is it like? How many followers? I was like, but I don't really care about my social media because I don't make money from social media. And then he said, okay, bro, what's your branding? What's your branding? You should wear something that always represents you. Or like wear sunglasses or a hat. And then people know it's you. I was like, you make less money than me and you're talking to me about branding? That's why you're broke. That's why you're stupid. It's like people have such a misconception about branding because you just hear it so much when in the truth is in online marketing, all you need is a good offer and direct response marketing and you will make money. That's it, right? Am I saying don't build your brand? Obviously not, okay? Should be doing is building offers, learning positioning, writing hooks, studying sales psychology, running traffic, optimizing conversion. These are the things that will actually make you money. Now you're going to run off to some other guru on YouTube because they have more followers than me, more branding, talking to you about branding, and then you're going to be stuck for the next 2 years. And then you're going to come back to this video and realize Dan was right. I just needed to do all these things here to make money. I get this all the time because, maybe partially it's my fault as well, right? Like I don't have a big social media following, right? I used to have a 20K followers on Instagram. I lost that account. Now I'm like at 5,000-6,000. But like, I'm the like living and breathing example of a person that is on social media, not using social media to make money. I hope that resonates with a lot of you out there because I want my own people. I like my people. Like, Dan, I want to post whenever I want to post. I want to post about whatever I want. I don't care if it goes viral. And I want to make money outside of social media. I like that. That's cool. To me, that's freaking cool. Anyway, stage 5. Branding is a result, not a cause. People think once I build a brand, people will buy. That is backwards. What actually happens once people buy and get results, the brand forms naturally. Nike became a brand because people love the shoes. Apple because people love the experience. McDonald's because they mastered consistency at scale. The branding amplified what was already working and did not create it. Build the offer first, make the thing people actually want. The brand forms around that. Now, real examples is Nike, right? Like I said, Nike, Apple, McDonald's, the branding amplified what was already working and did not create it. So you think of like Google. At first, when they launched, it wasn't a brand. People just knew like, okay, I'm using Google. You go to Google, I can find anything that I want, solving a problem and having a solution for it. And then over time, Google became a brand because everybody started talking about it. They became very big, became mass scale, and then it became a brand that the everyday person knows, and that's when it becomes a brand, right? Microsoft is also selling a softwares, anything, almost anything that became a brand. It all started with good products that solve problems. Nothing's changed. People love the product, they bought it. Over time, it became a brand. That's how you should operate, and that's how I'm operating. Now I'm still mastering all the other things that I'm doing outside of social media. I'm trying to share what I'm learning, and in 2-3 years, my brand would be the guy that makes money without social media. Right? Part of me wants to have a small social media following so that it's gonna be like, wait, this guy makes this much money with this many followers. I love it. That's so cool to me. Okay, anyway, guys, if you want my AI that's newly launched, and it's so affordable for everyone out there to get premium offers, irresistible offers created for you, sales pages, VSLs, upsells, emails, ads, content, everything done for you within one software with all my proven frameworks. Click the link down below. You can get it now. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. And before I go, like, comment, subscribe. See ya.